Exclamation, everybody. I wanted to make a short video here on one of my bugbears about the game Starfield, a game I otherwise really love. Don't love the encumbrance stuff, so I'm going to show you how to cheat your way out of the encumbrance mechanics so that you can actually enjoy the game without having to use mods because recently some of the mods have stopped working. And also there's some competing information about how to do it in the console. So I'm going to give you some of that information right now. For ease of tutorializing, I'm out in space in my ship. That way I can show you both parts of this, which is setting your player inventory carry weight differently and setting your ship's carry weight differently if you so desire. So first off, we'll start with our inventory and our person. You can see that my guy's maximum carry weight right now is 185. That is including any buffs that I've encountered along the way. So when we go to examine it in memory, you'll see a different value here, but it should be pretty close. So first things first, we're going to use the backtick key, which is underneath the tilde and above the tab key on most keyboards. And that will bring up our console here. So in the console, there's two commands that we're going to be using the most, and that is get AV and set AV. Get retrieves a value of a property that's been set in memory, and set obviously changes it. So first of all, we want to deal with our player. So we'll say player, AYER dot get AV, and then carry weight, WEIGHT, all one word. We'll hit enter, and that tells me that my player's carry weight is 135. So we saw 185. That means I have 50 pounds of buffs on me that allow me to carry a little bit more. No biggie. So I want to change that. So what I could do is I could say player dot set AV carry weight, and then we'll set it to 90,000, say, and hit enter. And now just to verify, and then if I take the console off of here, you'll see, boom, in our inventory we now can hold 90,050 because this 90,000 is the base plus 50 of bonuses along the way. Cool, we're good there. If that's all you want to do, save your game. From that point forward, you should be good to go. One thing to note here is when you use the console commands, you will normally get a message that comes up that says, this will disable achievements. That is true for this particular command. So if you still want to have achievements, you'll probably have to download an achievement enabler mod. There are a couple of those out on the Nexus mods and stuff, just to turn achievements back on if you want to. All right, now how about the ship carry weight? So we're in space because it makes it easier to do this, and I would recommend, if you're going to do this way, just have your ship out in space, because on the ground there are too many targets that you can click on that have the wrong ID, whereas in space you'll pretty much only get the one ID that you actually want. But if we look at our cargo hold here, you can see that this ship carries a maximum of 1,250. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit down in the pilot seat, and then we're going to go into third person mode. So scroll wheel with the mouse, whatever the equivalent is with the controller, and we're going to bring the console back up again. Again, that's the backtick key on the keyboard, and I'm going to use the mouse and I'm going to click on my ship, and you'll see a ID come up in parentheses there. That should be, hopefully, the ID of your actual ship in memory in the game. So what we're going to do is verify that. So first of all, we're going to say PRID, which basically is a command that says make the next command that I run go against this object in memory. So we'll say PRID FF010B5A as is shown on the screen there. Hit enter. You won't get any acknowledgement of your command. It'll just run if it ran correctly. And then we're just going to say get AV space carry weight and hit enter. And you can see 1250 comes up on the screen. That is what we verified in when we looked at our cargo hold. So we are pointing at the correct thing. Now we want to change that. So we'll say set AV, carry weight, and we'll do 70,000 for that, just so you can see that there is a difference and there's no magic under my sleeves. And we'll hit enter, and boom. And now we'll come out of the console. We'll go into our inventory screen. We'll switch over to our cargo hold, and there you go. It's at 70,000 now. And that will now, again, just like the player inventory changes, once you save your game, this should then take effect from that save game forward. If you go back to a previous save game, you're going to lose those changes and have to do them again. You don't have to do both of these changes. You can do one or the other. You can make it whatever value you want. I would suggest not going too high in the value ranges because I don't know how large the value is in memory. If it's 32 bits, it would only be 2 to the 32 minus 1 values, and you don't really want to overflow yourself because, again, this is the base value, not the real value, which is the base plus whatever buffs your equipment or other things may be giving you, your skills may be giving you. So there you go. You don't have to go too crazy with it, but there you go. That is how that works. And I want to thank you all for watching here. If you want to catch me live, you can see down below. There's you go memoryleakdeath.tv/live. If you want to see some VODs from my previous live streams, you can go to memoryleakdeath.tv/VODs. And obviously, this challenge you're on right now is my more produced, quote unquote, Let's Play videos. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and I hope everyone has an excellent day.